talking about a lot of churches in Nigeria, one would think that since we have a lot of churches in Nigeria, things should be very good, because churches are places where you have, people are trained, Christians and all of that. But this person is saying, okay, yeah, so we have a lot of churches in Nigeria, but the corruption is still too high, in these churches and everywhere. What is your take on that? What
yes,
do you have to say?
The reason is because of the form of gospel that we preach in Nigeria. The gospel that is prevalent in Nigeria right now is the gospel of salvation. Just want to get people saved. I want to keep them in church for as long as possible until they go to heaven. And that's just one side of the gospel. It's one-sided, the gospel that is being preached. We need to preach the gospel of the kingdom. The gospel of the kingdom is the second part of the gospel. It's like a coin with two faces. So the one face of the coin is the gospel of salvation. The other face of it is the gospel of the kingdom. The gospel of the kingdom is what allows you not just to get saved yourself, but to also bring that redemption to the air, to the environment around you, and to the land upon which you live. So we must, after you bring people in to experience salvation, you must then release them from the four walls of the church to go back to the places where they are coming from, to the surroundings around them, to their promised land, to now restore the glory that they collected in the church back to the land where they are coming from. So until we begin to teach that to our people, so people in our churches, they will never leave the pews, and they will never go to bring redemption to the creation. And all creation is waiting, eagerly waiting for the manifestation of the sons of men. It's waiting for people sitting in churches to be released, so that they will be revealed, the glory of the sons of God will be revealed to them, to bring about redemption of the environment. That is what the gospel of the kingdom is about. But we have not been preaching that so much in our country. And that's why there has been so much corruption, and not too much has changed in the environment and the society at large.
Wow. So in your own perspective, what's the way forward for Nigeria?
Somebody needs to begin to talk about the gospel of salvation. Somebody needs to begin to talk about the true mission of the church, the true purpose of the church. And somebody needs to begin to talk about what salvation means, and why we are Christians, and who a real Christian should be, and what he should do. So we need to change our mindset, our paradigm, and our worldview about Christianity. We need to bring a new form of Christianity that talks about the relevance of the church and the believer in the modern society. When we begin to have as many people as possible to propagate this and change the message we preach to people, then the people themselves will change, and later on they will go ahead and change the society they live in.